How's it going, everyone? It's your man, Lost Disciple, the voice box of the underground of YouTube. And Dr. Disrespect was just exposed for talking to a minor. Yes, you heard me right. I did not stutter. Dr. Disrespect was exposed for speaking and communicating with a minor on stream. So, all this actually happened way back in the year 2017, alright? But it managed to get swept under the rug. So let's get into a little bit of the details. So I guess Dr. Disrespect was using one of Twitch's messaging features where you can kind of like message someone that's on your stream watching and like no one else can see it, kind of like a DM sort of thing. So he was talking to this viewer on stream, and it turns out that the person he was talking to was actually a minor, and he was actually caught by one of the Twitch employees, and they actually ended up kind of like coming to some sort of agreement, kind of like an NDA, I guess, because they don't really explain too much. So I guess they were basically came to an agreement that nobody was going to talk about anything, and that was pretty much that, just kind of sweep it under the rug. But just recently, the Twitch employees that found out about this thing, they ended up just spilling the beans anyway, regardless of this little agreement that they actually came to so many years later. And basically, Dr. Disrespect ended up addressing the whole situation. I don't actually know if Dr. Disrespect knew the viewer he was interacting with was a minor. Yeah, they don't talk about. There's no like DMs or messages that were shown on stream, so it's kind of all just word of mouth at this point. Realistically, Dr. Disrespect did talk about like stepping away from streaming on one of his most recent streams, kind of talking about he's basically taking a vacation. He said he's going to take a vacation specifically to Costa Rica.
Waves, Mana. Welcome back. Welcome to the Champions Club. Jesse, appreciate the $50 donation. Only streamer I've ever donated to. Thank you for the 50. Cameron Hartley, thank you for the 5. How come you have a cupcake but not me? Thank you for the 5. How we feeling, Doc? Says Roy. I'll be honest, I'm feeling a little fatigued. Feeling a little fatigued. We came in here, champs. We came in here. High energy. High energy. But I'm telling you, man, I'm just feeling fatigued. Right? Feeling a little burnt out. Yeah, but I appreciate you guys showing up. I appreciate you guys showing up. But I am serious when I say I'm feeling a little fatigued. You know? When shit like this happens over the weekend, and it just kind of... It's like, how many times can I... I don't... Like I'm actually tired of being on social media, and I've expressed that over the years, champs. I just, I've always kind of hinted like it'd be nice to get off and just completely separate, right? Go live in Costa Rica or something. I don't know. But I'm just feeling burnt out, I think. I came into this with... When did we start streaming, champs? 2015? 16? Been doing this since 2009. Different scene back then. Having a good time. Playing the games that were fun to interact with, and create content with, and over the years, it's just gotten, I don't know, like it's been drained out of me. It's being drained out of me. It's being drained out of my family and I. And I just feel like, I had the mindset of let's just see what happens today. How are we feeling? And I'll tell you, I just, I don't know. I'm just feeling burnt out. Maybe it's time to start something new, something different. Challenge those creative senses. A desire to explore different realms, if you will. But I think the first and foremost, though, is I did have a sort of a planned vacation coming up. And I think I might just extend that starting today, starting now. One of these, let's take a step back. I mean, it is what it is. People get fatigued, right, champs? And to be honest, I don't know how long, I know where my vacacion, how long my vacation is, but, maybe I extend that. We'll see. We'll see. But I do appreciate you guys, champs. Right? And look out for the socials. I'll keep you updated when we'll be back. But I definitely need to take a break from everything.
And believe it or not, he ended up actually getting clowned for that because apparently Costa Rica's age of consent is 15. So that just kind of, I don't know if that was some sort of malicious thing that he already plotted, like he was on some Jeffrey Epstein shit, or if that was just genuine, just like, because Costa Rica is like one of those retirement places that people go to because it's super cheap. And it just so happened that, the age of consent is 15 and he just had no fucking idea. But people, the internet, they're just getting on his ass about it. He eventually did officially address everything on Twitter. He tweeted out a very, very, very long tweet, and just because I'll read it out for you guys so you can kind of get an understanding of the story better. So here we go. Let's check it out. The Twitch ban. Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and I, and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people. That have high career ambitions and families. I'd never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed, I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy aberration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained those conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. It should have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I'll fucking own my shit. This was stupid. Now with all this said, don't get it fucking mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I'm no fucking predator or pedophile. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me fucking knows where I stand on those things with those types of people. Fuck that. That's a different level of disgust that I fucking hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. But I think I've said what I need to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. To my team, community, industry friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said this all sooner. You guys have always showed me and my family love and support throughout all these years. We love you guys like you can't imagine. I have the best fucking community and circle. If any of this has made you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to support me anymore, but just know you have always been greatly appreciated. But trust me when I say this to all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero real life experience, I don't give a fuck about you. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine. But I'm not fucking going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made this mistake all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders. They want me to disappear. Yeah, fucking right. So, it seems like at first, he had no idea that this person was a minor, right? When he goes on and he says, it seems like he says like he didn't know he was speaking to a minor when he talks about like the pedophile things and how he's not a pedophile and he doesn't believe in that, how he's like his stance, and anyone that truly knows him, his stance is strongly against it. But like, if that's true and he, that means that he didn't know that this person he was speaking to was a minor, right? This was like maybe they lied about their age or he never thought to ask. But when it says that, like, messages with a minor were, there, he says yes. And he says that, he should have never entertained those conversations to begin with. Does that mean, like, in the sense of, like, if it was a minor, he knew it was a minor and he shouldn't have done that? Or in the case of just having a wife, he shouldn't have done that at all? Because that wouldn't be the first time he has a cheating incident with his wife. We all remember the doctor disrespects his wife thing that had happened on the internet, a couple years ago. And, one thing that does shoot all this down is the fact that there's a rumor on the block of that apparently he actually ended up editing the tweet, specifically the part where he mentions that a minor was included, or there was messages between him and a minor. He tried to edit that out, and then he actually added it back in because people caught on to it and started giving us some slack for it, basically making him look way more guilty. And you know what? I mean, this is a very situation. It's because it's like he wants to say that he hates pedophiles, he's against all that shit. But then if you knew he was talking to a minor, doesn't that kind of make you a pedophile, dude? It's crazy, honestly. But you know what? That was 10 years ago, right? And let's say, you know what? People can redeem himself, 10 years ago, let's hope that he learned from his actions and he came out of that a better person. And now that it's out in the public, hopefully he has the mental capacity to handle the public criticism. Hopefully that, I'm not trying to sit here and advocate or soften the blow on this, but I hope that he learned from his mistakes. He's a changed man from what he was 10 years ago, and when he comes back, he can handle everything, because people can redeem themselves. We just can't sit here and say that what you did, unless you really did do some heinous shit and never really changed or redeemed yourself from it. Then fair game to hate that person, or fair game to karma or life or whatever outside ethereal or elemental forces there are beyond our comprehension. Let me know what you guys think about this whole doctor disrespect thing in the comment section down below. Are you happy that he's fucking exposed and he's finally getting some criticism? Are you upset because you liked watching his content and now you find out about some shit and kind of feel iffy about supporting a guy that was talking to a minor? Like I said, let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you like it, dislike if you disliked it. As always, I'm your man, Lost Disciple, the voice box of the underground of YouTube, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.